Let's face reality. Most people are too uncomfortable to openly admit they don't like you. They won't come out and say it. Instead, they become experts at putting on fake friendliness, the hollow, nice seeing you, and surface-level small talk that carries zero sincerity. I've experienced this myself, thinking someone genuinely supported me, only to later realize they were silently hoping I would mess up. That realization hits hard. But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you fail to recognize these subtle warning signs, you'll waste your time and emotional energy on people who secretly hold resentment toward you. So let's strip away the fake politeness. These are the indicators that someone quietly dislikes you. You might not like hearing it, but it's far better than staying blind to reality. First, they make humor out of your weaknesses. We've all encountered that individual, the one who constantly hides behind jokes, especially when you are the punchline. They highlight your habits, your mistakes, how you speak, how you dress, or how you think. And the moment you respond, they instantly pull back with, "Calm down, I'm just joking." At first, it seems harmless. You laugh along. It doesn't feel serious, right? But observe carefully. These jokes are almost never random. They are intentional. They never target your strengths, only your vulnerabilities. I once had someone in my circle who behaved exactly like this. Whenever I shared a plan, took a risk, or explored something new, they always had a sarcastic remark ready. I launched a side project. "Oh, running a company now?" I dressed formally for an event. "Who are you trying to show off for?" At first, I ignored it, but it always left a negative feeling behind. Slowly, it made me question myself, asking, am I actually doing something wrong? Am I the issue here? Here's the uncomfortable reality. People who repeatedly joke about your flaws are usually not showing affection. They are measuring how much disrespect you are willing to accept.
It's a quiet form of manipulation, a tactic used to create a sense of superiority while disguising it as harmless fun. And the most damaging part is how society often convinces us that if we feel hurt by a joke, it means we are overly sensitive. But let's challenge that idea. There is absolutely nothing wrong with defending yourself when humor turns disrespectful. In fact, it becomes essential. Genuine friends don't put you down to boost their own confidence. They encourage you. They stand beside you. They push you toward growth without turning you into the target of laughter. So the next time someone makes you the center of a joke, pause and ask yourself, is this truly harmless, or is there a hidden message behind it? If it makes you uncomfortable, address it. Yes, it might create tension. You might even risk losing that connection, but protecting your dignity will always matter more than protecting someone else's entertainment. Stay confident, speak your truth, and never allow anyone to turn you into their joke. Second, they quietly leave you out of plans. This kind of rejection stings in silence. You later discover that your friends met up without telling you. There was no invitation, no message, only social media posts and uncomfortable explanations afterward. We assumed you were occupied. It happened at the last moment. But let's be honest, in today's world of instant communication, forgetting to include someone is rarely accidental. It becomes a silent but powerful signal. It says you don't belong here. If your presence genuinely mattered to them, they would have ensured you were included. This is not forgetfulness. It's a form of social rejection, a quiet strategy to distance themselves from you without ever addressing it directly. I've experienced this myself, watching pictures of people I believed were close friends enjoying moments together while I was completely absent. At first, I created justifications for their behavior, but somewhere inside, I understood the reality. When someone repeatedly leaves you out, they are communicating something without words. And here's the deeper reality. If you continue accepting their reasons, you unknowingly allow them to keep placing you on the sidelines. Don't chase invitations. Don't try to explain it away. If you are constantly treated like an afterthought, then you are not valued as a priority. Your time and your presence hold value. Offer them to people who genuinely appreciate them, not to those who make you feel like you constantly need to prove your place in their lives. Third, they offer compliments that feel more like disguised insults. Most of us have encountered this situation. Someone praises you, but instead of feeling appreciated, it leaves an uncomfortable aftertaste, like sweetness hiding bitterness. You were surprisingly intelligent for someone like you. This is impressive considering your background. On the surface, it sounds positive, but underneath it carries negativity. I remember investing my emotions into creating something meaningful. A coworker reviewed it and said, "It's admirable that you had the courage to share this." Not impressive, not impactful, just admirable, as if the work itself lacked quality and only deserved recognition for existing. That single comment stayed in my mind for days. That is the influence of a disguised compliment. It quietly plants insecurity that you unknowingly nurture. Here's the difficult truth. truth. Backhanded compliments are rarely acts of kindness. They are subtle attempts to establish control. They create self-doubt while allowing the other person to feel elevated. It is a dominance tactic hidden behind politeness, a silent form of resentment. It's someone recognizing your success while quietly thinking, "I didn't expect you to manage that." Here's the empowering reality. You are never obligated to tolerate hidden disrespect. When someone delivers a questionable remark, don't just absorb it in silence. Instead, respond with, "Thank you. Can you explain what you mean by that?" Notice how quickly the atmosphere changes, because the moment you address it directly, the balance of power shifts. Always remember this. Your value is not something others get to question. Genuine compliments should inspire confidence, not leave you uncertain. If someone's words cause you to doubt yourself, it may be time to start evaluating their intentions instead. Fourth, they only seem unavailable when it comes to you. They appear free and active with everyone else. You see them regularly spending time with others. Their social media is filled with outings, workouts, and casual meetups, but the moment you try to connect, suddenly they are overwhelmed with responsibilities. Things are just hectic lately. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Being busy is often an excuse. People naturally create space for what and who they truly value. If someone repeatedly has no time for you, the message is clear. You are not at the top of their priorities. I once pursued a friendship exactly like this for a long time. My messages would sit unread for days, followed by a quick apology claiming they were overloaded, while I could clearly see them socializing with others. Eventually, I had to face a painful but honest equation. Time available for others plus no availability for me equals their genuine feelings. It can hurt, but it also brings clarity. Your time carries importance. Your emotional energy matters. If someone repeatedly treats your presence like a burden, it may be time to create distance. You deserve to be surrounded by people who genuinely look forward to your presence, not those who make you feel like an obligation. Fifth, they avoid physical interaction with you. This sign is quiet but incredibly revealing. Not romantic gestures, just simple human connection, a handshake, a hug, or a supportive tap on the shoulder. Yet around you they become tense, create space, or avoid closeness entirely. Meanwhile, with others they appear relaxed and natural. That pattern is rarely accidental. Some individuals are simply uncomfortable with physical contact, and that is completely valid. But when that discomfort is directed only toward you, it becomes a warning sign. Body language often communicates feelings long before words ever do. Physical connection is one of the most basic ways humans express trust and comfort. When someone repeatedly avoids it with you, they are silently building emotional walls. I once dismissed this behavior, convincing myself it was simply part of someone's nature. Over time, I realized it reflected how they felt about me and our connection. Don't overlook signals like this. Don't push for closeness that isn't naturally returned. Sometimes what people withhold reveals far more than what they offer. You deserve bonds where connection feels effortless, not resisted. Sixth, they disappear when you need emotional support. This is where friendships are truly tested. When life is smooth, they are present, laughing, talking, and sharing good moments. But the moment you face challenges, they fade away. No messages, no check-ins, only distant excuses. "I'm overwhelmed right now. I'll reach out soon." And that soon never arrives. To them, your struggles feel like a responsibility they never wanted. I learned this lesson during a difficult time in my family. The individuals I believed would stand beside me were completely absent. The silence felt overwhelming. That realization broke something inside me. Here's the painful reality. Some people only enjoy your company when everything is easy and light. True friends, however, remain present when situations become uncomfortable, complicated, and emotionally heavy. When someone disappears during your hardest moments, they are revealing your true position in their life. Don't allow that realization to turn you bitter. Let it strengthen your awareness. Let it help you recognize who truly belongs in your life. Hold on to the ones who remain loyal. Let go of those who quietly walk away. Seventh, they speak about you negatively when you're not present. Gossip is never innocent. When someone discusses you behind your back, they are breaking your trust. Simple as that. I once confided in someone I believed I could rely on, sharing something deeply personal and sensitive. Within a short time, my situation was being repeated to others, distorted, amplified, and used against me. That pain cut deeper than I expected. Here's an uncomfortable reality. People who engage in gossip are often chasing influence. They feel significant by diminishing others. And there is one rule you should always remember. If someone speaks negatively about others to you, they are almost certainly doing the same about you when you are absent. It's rarely an isolated incident. It becomes a repeated behavior.
I learned that confronting someone who thrives on gossip rarely leads to change. They often deny it, manipulate the narrative, or position themselves as misunderstood. The smartest response? Stop sharing personal details with them. Limit what they know about your life. Guard your peace by stepping away from individuals who treat trust like entertainment. Not everyone who greets you warmly is genuinely supportive. Not everyone who claims friendship truly values you. But once you recognize these warning signs, pretending ignorance is no longer possible. And that awareness is strength. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, include you, stand by you, and respect you. Life is too valuable to spend chasing acceptance from those who fail to appreciate you. Stay confident, trust your judgment, and never forget you deserve relationships that are real, not performative.
If you enjoyed this video, please like my channel, Mr. Shawnee Steike, and share your thoughts in the comments about what you liked. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to reply as quickly as I can.